Welcome to this video. In this video, we will cover the topic of educational websites. We will go forward with an analysis and critique of each of the three websites presented. You will be able to find the resources for these websites and any of the information discussed in this video through the same blog post on the website of which you found this video. Without further ado, let's begin. The websites themselves. As you can see here, we have technology in front of us that captures three different websites. Here we will explore in real time the information that is being presented. First, we will go to the World Bank website where you see the digital technologies in education picture. This is probably the most broad website of the three that I selected, and it is a very large supporting role, not just for education in the United States, but also for education across the globe. The next site we will highlight is the Department of Education's educational technology site right over here. This is probably the best of the three for highlighting the concept of being a digital citizen, both for parents, teachers, and for school systems. It has lots of many resources and stories as well. Last, we will close with the educator-based, not so much student-based website of educational technology. First, let's click into the Education and Technology site. As you can see here, it is publicized by the World Bank. They go over who they are, what they do, where they work, and specifically for them understanding poverty. You can see on the Where We Work tab that they have many different regions, which is why I noted that this is probably the most broad of the three. Scrolling down to across their main page, they have lots of information related to context and strategies, activities, specifically in different countries, and what that education, specifically technology and education, looks like in different countries as well. Their partners, and even down here, their different blog posts and social media, something we talked about in this week's discussion board of the course. Going back to our presentation, we will click into the Department of Education's educational technology website. Right off the bat, you can tell that this is likely the most profitable for not just teachers, but for students and parents alike. Over here on their main screen, they have the student, the teacher, and the parent, and even highlight the safety, privacy, and responsibility of being online, that digital citizenship context. They have many different tech resources for students and families, teachers, district and state leaders. Their publications are very helpful for both higher education, parents, educational technology. As you can see as it scrolls, because we've stayed on this page longer, leveraging how to use technology to promote STEM learning is also something else they offer. Their stories also, when I was clicking through, provide great insight for some of what is actually experienced with using educational technology. As you scroll down, there is other publications that can be downloaded and explored through their website. They have their own blog as well, which deals with many different topics that can be beneficial. The Keep Calm and Connect All Students is a new blog series that is quite an interesting read if you do have the time. Finally, closing with our last website, probably the most educator-based, we will click into the Educational Technology site. This one is probably the most educator-based because it focuses more on the resources and information valuable to teachers. So we have the teaching and learning, the open and distance learning, frameworks and theories. So clicking into here, these are some of the things that many of us have learned in our undergraduate education as far as theory of moral development and stages. Clicking back to the page we were just on, the teaching and learning goes into a lot of frameworks and how to format different assessments and strategies, teaching with blogs, so on and so forth. Still a great resource, however, definitely more geared to the educator, not the parent and student as we saw before. In closing, we have highlighted 3 different websites. We have explored all 3 that are hyperlinked through these pictures, taking a look at each of them, critiquing and analyzing some of their benefits. Finally, I will close with the references that you see here. The World Bank, the Office of Educational Technology, and Educational Technology. You will find these sources on the blog as well. Thank you for participating in this educational video.